Hello, I'm Dr. Gail Cloud, and I wanted to introduce you to my work. And my work is called Body Presencing, and exactly what Body Presencing is and what it does. So, I developed Body Presencing over a number of years. And what I do is I help facilitate and accompany you in the process of self healing and self discovery. Did you know that the number one reason that most people go to healers, shamans, gurus, astrologers, self help people is to find out who they are? It's like, who am I? What is my purpose? What am I here for? Those are the questions I hear all the time. What should I be doing? Am I allowed to be myself? Because really, people want permission to be who they are. They, they, they want to understand themselves and they want permission to be who they are. So I developed this process to help people do that, to help them birth themselves. I personally started out as a dancer, and I went to chiropractors because chiropractors helped keep me dancing through my injuries. And I loved dancing. But I got to a time in my life when I couldn't really dance anymore. I couldn't imagine spending 40, 50, 60 hours a week, and it was hard on my body, and I wasn't making very much money. So I kind of was lost for a while trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. I became a travel agent for a bit. And then I found that I was dating chiropractors and that I just have always been interested in it, but I never thought I could do that because I didn't know I could do sciences. I hadn't done sciences in many, many years. So one night I was woken up in the middle of the night, oh, I don't know, 4 or 5 in the morning by a loud voice. And it said to me, I don't know what your problem is in my dream. I don't know what your problem is. You're going to be a chiropractor. So I woke up, got up, and thought about it and said, well, I will take chemistry at night school. And if I pass, I'm going for it. And so that's what I did. And I went to chiropractic school. It took me over 4 years to get through. And within that 4 year time, I got married, had a baby. As a matter of fact, had a baby the year that I graduated. I didn't make things easy on myself. But having a child, of course, really enriched my life. So chiropractic school gave me the basics, the foundation from which me to build my practice. But I always knew I wanted to do more than just adjust people's backs and necks, although that's also very helpful. I wanted to be of greater service. I really found, even as a dancer, I wanted to be of greater service in some way to people, to help people heal, to help people grow, because I was also on a quest to do that for myself. So I graduated and I started practicing and I kept adding more tools to my toolbox because the more we can do, the more people we can reach because everybody learns and heals in a different way. I adjusted people, I opened their chakras, I pulled tarot cards, I asked questions because I was always interested in investigating what's behind this because every part of our body represents a part of ourselves. In karate, they always say our bodies and minds work together. Well, they do. And as a matter of fact, our bodies and minds are together. They're one. And yet, when we're wounded, when we're traumatized, we lose parts of ourselves within ourselves. We segment. And so part of the healing process is to integrate those parts of ourselves. And so that's what I became more and more involved in. So then I started adding visualizations to my work. I started adding meditations to my work and meditation classes. And it's all really to help us bring our parts together. And then around 2007, I heard about the family constellation work and I was drawn to that. So I studied that and became a facilitator in the family constellation work. And what I love about it, it helps people to see and to break patterns of dysfunction in the family. And really what it is, it's inherited family trauma. And I facilitate to break the patterns that aren't beneficial. And that people don't want to carry depression, illness, anxiety, things of that nature. And so I started adding that to my work, which I absolutely love doing. It's extremely helpful to people. I think of us like we're born this big block of clay, and in there we are, and we have to mold and sculpt ourselves and find ourselves and release ourselves from the muck that we aren't, but we certainly came from and are part of, which can be our family. We want to break the patterns that really don't belong to us. So then I keep wanting to learn. So then I studied, and I keep studying astrology and medical astrology. And it's an art and it's a practice. And it's in a way a science. And it's another tool to help people to be who they are and embrace who they are. It's like a blueprint of our life, from how we were born and how things might unfold in our lives, including in our health. And the biggest takeaway I have after all these years is that really most of us do know who we are, but we either feel pressure to be someone that we're not, we want to please others, and we don't really have permission to be us. And so really I've created this body presencing as a system, um, embodying all those tools to help us be who we are, to embrace ourselves and be who we are in this world. Because really, we may have missions and passions and careers that may have great meaning to us. And yet, at the same time, we bring who we are to everything we do, because that's who we are. And it doesn't matter on some level what we do. And so when we do that and we allow ourselves to be us and accept us and embrace us, it really does honor not only us, but those that came before us, our children, and our children's children. So if you'd like to make a session with me, please call me or email me, gail@bodypresencing.com, 314-995-9755, and read about my work on my website, www.bodypresencing.com. Hope to see you soon.